Food shortages may get even worse in 2023. Here's why. 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. Shalom Yasha'Allah. Peace Israel. Call HALALYAM law. YAHAWAH. BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. BAHASHAM RAWCHAA QADASH. And what I just said was, all praises to our power, Yahawah, who the word English calls God, which means he to be or he exists. BAHASHAM in the name. YAHAWASHI, who the word English calls Jesus Christ, which means he delivers or he saves. BAHASHAM in the name. RAWCHAA QADASH, which means Holy Spirit. I am your brother Chasai Gadol from the Karen province of Babylon down here in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with a hit through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I would like to give double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us his truth to rule well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace, blessing, love, health, and wellness, and all salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth, that are laboring in the truth, with all sincerity. Shalom. Straight to the point, let's get to the lesson. All right, so we're not going to read too much of this article. I may read the first 2 paragraphs, and then we're going to grab the precepts, and Lord willing, this video will be quick, hit, and edifying. Okay, so it says, eat this, not that. All right, this is a article that was posted on the news break, published on December 27th, 2022 at 12:20. Damn, look at that, 222. Call HALALYAM, man. All right, so this was posted 2 days ago. It says, inflation, environmental catastrophes, and fertilizer scarcity continue to wreak havoc on our food system. Right, man? All right, and that goes back to the precept that we brought out. Let's bring that back out for edification's sake. This is the book of 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22, and it says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So your neighborhood grocery stores, your Walmarts, your Publix, your Big Lots, all right, your Aldis, okay, and any of these other grocery stores that's out there in these other states around the United States of America, eventually they're about to be unsown, man. Okay, you can walk in there right now and see all the stores, all the shelves filled, somewhat filled. But because of the food shortages and the lack of bread, okay, and the war that's going on with Russia and Ukraine, all right, those places are about to be unsown, man. And it goes on and it says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid, right? All right, and one of those trumpets that's being sounded right now is the prophets. Okay, they're out here on the highways and the byways, on street corners, week in and week out, preaching the word, being instant in season and out of season. Okay, to do what? To reprove, reproof, and correct with all long suffering and doctrine. So brothers are out here letting you know, all right, what is about to come until Babylon, okay, the land of confusion, a.k.a. America, which goes into bitter, all right? This place is nothing but confused, vexed out, wickedness, built off of built off of rape, lies, robbery, murder, okay, and from the bloodshed and off the backs of the Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay? But what that main trouble is going to be that sound, that alarm sound, okay? When they start putting it all on the news that we are in a major recession, or we're in a hyperinflation, or, you know, it's a lawless society, a purge is going to be going on. All those things are going to end up taking place, man. Okay? And it reads on and it says, at the time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Right? Friends shall fight one against another like enemies, man. Why? Because it's going to be, when these sown places start appearing unsown and there's going to be barely any food, all right? In your last 12-pack of chicken that's for $35 be the last one. Watch how you see these people get down and dirty in the nitty-gritty, man. Okay? Friends are going to be fighting each other like they ain't known each other, man. Even family members almost, man. Okay? and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right? The water supply. Okay? The water supply. Eventually they're going to cut that water off, man. And there's not going to be any water running through the city. There's not going to be anything to drink. Okay? You're not going to be able to cook. All right? There's probably going to be no water in the... Because what happens is every time there's like even when hurricanes come, all right, when power goes out, you're going to need water, okay? You're going to need water, especially for those people who walk around with generators and don't trust in YAHAWASHI, because scriptures say that what? My servants shall eat and ye shall be hungry, okay? So if you serve YAHAWASHI, you don't have to worry about those things. Now, we're not telling you, all right, just don't stop getting your daily bread or, stop going to the grocery stores. Nah, man, if you have the extra money after paying your bills and stuff like that, be smart. Use wisdom, brothers and sisters. Okay, go get the things that you need to get. Stock up on some canned goods. Stock up on some quick nitty-gritty foods that you can eat without having to use a stove, man. Because when the water runs out and you don't have water in your house, all right, and you're not able to cook, let's say there's no water, but there's still power. If you don't have any water, you can't cook. But let's say there's no power, but there's water. Or there's no power and there's no water. What are you going to do, man? Okay? Reading on, it says, whosoever remaineth from these that have I told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Right? The end of your world. Okay? This world, this kingdom of Esau's is ending, man. Scriptures say for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. Okay? Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. Right. Jacob going into who? 12 tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Our world is coming soon, brothers and sisters. This world here that we dwell in the land of Babylon, the land of confusion, this is not our rest. That's what Micah 2 and 10 says, what? Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. It is polluted, and it will surely destroy you with a sword destruction, man. It's polluted with what? Wickedness, lies, rape, robbery. We would never forget that, man. Okay? Scriptures say, woe unto the bloody city that was built off lies, rape, and robbery, man. And they own 3 and 1. Okay? Reading on, let's bring that back. 2 Ezra 6 and 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. Right, man? So if you trust in YAHAWASHI, all right, and you endure all the way to the end, ye shall be saved, man. Scripture say through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So we're not going to just enter into the kingdom. You don't think that Jacob's trouble because you have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be a breeze, man. You're still going to be tried, okay? We're still going to be tried. Now, let's grab these first couple paragraphs, and I'll post this link to the article in the description box of the video, and you brothers and sisters can read on it. It says, if you were hoping that the new year would mark a renewed era of abundance for the U.S. food system, we have some bad news. The various food shortages that defined the past 12 months, butter, baby formula, eggs, are not only expected to continue, but experts are also predicting that they would get even worse in 2023. Right. So now eggs, butter, and baby formula are some of the 3 major components that people need in their house for food, man. Okay, a lot of people cook with butter. All right. A lot of people are having babies, so they're going to need baby formula, okay? People don't use the natural way anymore, man, all right? People don't sit up here and say, okay, well, I'm going to breastfeed my child. They hardly do those things, man, okay? The only thing that they do mainly is they'd be so quick to do what, man? They'd be so quick to go and get that baby formula, all right? Eggs, you can make a quick meal out of eggs, man. Eggs go in a lot of components of things. You need eggs to bake cake. You need eggs to make whole wheat bread from home. Okay, you need eggs for a lot of things, man. So if you don't have those things, yes, like I said, it's going to be even worse. says CNBC reports an economic recession is likely to hit in the early months of the new year as inflation, environmental catastrophes, and ongoing fertilizer shortages continue to wreak havoc, man. All right, but scripture said that all these things are sent for scourges of amendment, man. Let's grab that. Let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 16. All right, we're going to go just straight to the point. It's 2 Ezra 16 and 19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are all sent as scourges for amendment. Right, man. And what are scourges? Slashes, like whippings, man. Okay, the Lord has to do these things to do what? To wean out the 2/3, to wean out the unbelievers, the unfaithful. Scriptures say what? That all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Okay, so if you don't believe in YAHAWASHI, all right, and you have lost faith, all right, then it's gonna be bad for you, man. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna get bad. All right. Then it says, but for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges, man. Okay, so these people are still not gonna turn away from their wickedness, no matter what's going on, man. All right, they don't give a damn that there's no food in the stores. Okay, they still gonna be wicked. It's only gonna cause them to do more wickedness. Excuse me, Salakia, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Now, when you go into the word victuals in this precept right here, it talks about food, man. Okay, so you're still able to go inside of your grocery store, even if eggs or milk and stuff like that has risen. It's still cheap enough for you to be. It's still cheap enough and sustainable enough for you to be able to buy and still be on a budget. Okay, but you still have meat going up, all right, bread going up, milk going up, eggs are going up, and all of these things will continue to go up. But what's going to happen when that 18 carton of eggs is worth like $22, okay, or that 12 cartons of eggs are worth like $18, and a gallon of milk is worth $15, okay, and that baby formula that's already $30 is $30 more and is worth $60, man, okay. So don't be dumb, Israel. All right, be smart. Use wisdom. Okay, understand the times that we're about to get ready to come into, a time like never before. It just said that major catastrophes. All right, we're about to come into the worst time in history, man. Jeremiah 30:7. Reading on verse 22. And for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, man. Okay, and why is that? Because friends shall fight one another like enemies, man. All right, let's grab this precept right here. Let's go to Jeremiah 16:4. They shall die of grievous deaths, and they shall not be lamented. Now, lamented means to wail, to mourn, all right, to weep. Okay, and what do you do when you weep? You're crying out. What do you do when you're mourning? You're crying out. Sorrows, you're crying out. Wailing, you're like bawling at your eyes. You're crying out. Okay, it says they shall die of grievous deaths and they shall not be lamented. Nobody's going to really give a damn, bro. People are going to be dying left and right to a point where it's going to become normal. Okay, it's going to become normal. All right, then it says, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth. Right, man. They shall be dung. Think about the movie The Purge, okay? In the movie The Purge, what happened? Those people were dying. People were being shot up, killed, stabbed, whatever the case may be in their household. And even when they did open the city back up, everybody's bodies was just left as dung on the streets, man. And what is dung? Shit. Bird shit. Okay? When a person, if a person is walking and they see dog poop on the ground, you think they just stop and say, hey, let me pick this up. Oh, I have a bag in my pocket. Let me pick this up. No, 9 times out of 10, they leave it there. If someone is walking their dog and the dog poops in your yard, if you don't say, hey, go get that, pick that up, are you going to go outside and pick it up? Most likely, you're probably not. All right. So it's just going to be left there. That's exactly how these bodies are going to be left here, man. OK, the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Right. Because the only thing that's going to be left here in Babylon after it is destroyed, it is going to be inhabitable. OK, so there's only going to be wild beasts left here. So all of the, for any animal, no, Salakia, for any dead body that is left on these streets, you're going to be food for the animals, man. All right, let's grab a little bit of this, a little more of this article. It says, I believe 2023 is going to be rough, worse than this year. Tennessee dairy farmer and outspoken agriculture activist Stephanie Nash recently told Fox News, we're going to have a supply chain shortage. We're going to have an increase in our food prices at the grocery store, she claimed, man. Then we just read that victuals shall be so good upon cheap, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Right, man. Okay. So she just said, we're going to have an increase in our food prices at the grocery store, she claimed. Right, man. This guy, Bill Gates, is buying up all of the farmlands, man. To do what? To build his GMO damn warehouses, man. Generically modified organisms, man. These people, these devils are trying to play YAHAWASHI so bad to the point that they're only making it worse, man. They're gonna kill. They came in with the sword. They're gonna die by the sword, man. All right, let's grab this last precept. Like I said, I'm not gonna read too much of that article. I'll post it in the description. Let's grab Jeremiah 30:6 and verse 7. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Now, can a man give birth to a child? Can a man, or does a man know or been through the pain that a woman goes through in her 9th month when she's going through those contractions before she's about to have her child? No, he cannot. All right. So it said, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Nah, a man does not have, the man cannot go through the same pain or does not, or have not went through the same pain a woman has went through, because men can't give birth to children. Okay, women can. All right. Then it says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, man. All faces are turned into paleness. Damn. All right, so there's going to be men out here with their hands on their loins, man, crying, screaming like little bitches, weeping, mourning. Why? Because a lot of great death, man. All right, verse 7, it says, what? At last, for the day is great. Excuse me. So that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Hold on. At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, now the time for fun. The time of Jacob's trouble, now the time for mirth. No, the time of Jacob's trouble, now the time to be hanging out and having fun. No, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. Okay. It's going to hit you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians hard as it's going to hit these devils, man. Why? Because these devils been stocking up since, who knows, man. These devils have bunkers. This is their kingdom, okay? These devils are going to go down there and take that sea hill. Lord willing that you brothers and sisters that's been listening in, all right, you believe and you keep the faith and you don't get the spirit put on you to go down there and take that sea hill, man, okay? Once again, says, my servant shall eat and ye shall be hungry. Let's grab that, man. Let's end it on that. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power. All right. So therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, our power, man. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed, man. All right, so if you're serving YAHAWASHI, things like this, it's good to do videos on, all right? It's good to have exhortation, all right? Edification goes out amongst Israel, so brothers and sisters can be on their watch as well, okay? But if you're serving YAHAWASHI, man, you don't have to worry about this, man, all right? The Lord is going to make sure we eat, brothers and sisters. The Lord is going to make sure that we drink. But once again, be wise about your situation, man. Okay? We're coming into a time like never before. Babylon has never been hit with a major catastrophic event. And 2023 is about to be the year that is going to happen. Lord willing, this video was edifying. If it was edifying to you, it'd be edifying to the like. Let's close out and give all praises, glory, honor unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. And double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us his truth and rule well. Shalom, Abad Babal, DTA, soon.